That was closer. Yeah! Happy Halloween, everybody! Welcome to one of what will probably be several Halloween episodes of Rum Dumpster. Because that's how it works.
I dropped a scissor.
It's not a holiday, it's a month.
Yeah.
It's my life.
It's kind of like how my birthday is September 6th and then goes for all of September. So I only recently stopped celebrating it. Well, earlier today. Well, not really, I'm drinking.
You can't see my bat.
Well, yeah, it's moody in here.
This is not... perfect. My bat wings. And my bat necklace. That was a good job. It's like a moon behind the bat. We're going to do Halloween things. And we are going to make moonlit... interesting. Moonlit cottage chocolate cookie kits, aka little mini houses, because Target was out of all the other things that I wanted.
Ooh, it's called the Hide and Eek Boutique.
Yeah.
That is branding that I am legitimately jealous of.
Thanks, Target.
Thanks, Target. A long time ago, there was I think it might have been a Twitter joke, but someone was like, making fun of one of those IGTV remodeling things, and she was like, home decor by Halloween, or by Target Halloween departments, or whatever.
So,
which I thought was very funny.
I don't have Halloween themed plates, so we're gonna use Bill's birthday bear plates. So here's a plate.
Super cute.
Here's a plate, here's a plate.
I mean, bears are, a pretty scary animal, so anything scary could be Halloween related.
Take a nap, you can.
It's like snakes. Snakes aren't actually scary. Bats aren't actually scary.
These are a lot tinier than the picture.
Well, yeah.
Wait, how big did you think it was gonna be?
I tried to get the bigger one though, but they were out.
I get it. They're out of stock. That makes total sense.
Wait, it was either this or a cat.
But I mean, is it supposed to stand up?
Bill's getting a head start, you cheater.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were doing a timer.
Don't worry. Like I think that.
So this was brought.
Bill and I's are gonna be kind of rough no matter what.
This was brought not to our attention. We were watching Nailed It yesterday, and we were going to do multiple things. We were originally going to have Bill and I face off making cookies from scratch, and then decided against that because it's not so simple to make cookies since he can't deal with wheat and flour, even though that's what this is. And
I sold gluten-free cookies for years.
True. But anyway, then it turned to that. Then we're like, well, do we want to keep going up and down the stairs? No. So what? Because we were going to go downstairs and run up to the oven.
Oh, right, because we were going to, you guys were going to cook. I mean, you guys having a bake-off competition, we would have to film more like not a podcast. It would have to be a video with editing and different camera shots and some time, which, we could do. We could have sort of done it like a podcast, but it probably would have been like me sitting by myself drinking every time you guys ran upstairs to make cookies, and then I'm missing all the funny thing you guys are saying. And,
we wouldn't
want
me
that.
to read these instructions?
Oh, yes, please,
okay.
Because I absolutely don't even sort of understand what we're doing.
So, one says knead and massage.
Okay. I need a massage. Ouch. That tickles and hurts.
Well, it was kneading.
Thank you.
And massaging. Orange icing pouch for 2 minutes in order to make icing, the letters are so squished together, more fluid and adhesive. When ready to assemble, cut the corner of the pouch. Cool. Separate the cookie, okay? Pipe
Do you
icing.
even have scissors?
Yeah, I grabbed them.
Did you? Where are they?
Right here.
Oh, they're over there. Okay.
Pipe some icing on some shit and decorate. But then I'm like, well, which icing exactly? Because there's like 2. And then I got various other things.
Well, you can't need this little tube.
No.
Well,
but I
need
it.
Yeah.
Then I got sprinkles.
Is it like a decoration? Oh, okay.
You're cheating.
I'm sorry. Is there a time limit?
No. But he didn't touch anything yet.
I don't care.
So sprinkles.
I'm gonna fuck it all up anyway.
And I got extra frostings.
Okay.
Look,
and then we're gonna force Bill to eat all of it.
I drink once a week, so this is gonna hit me pretty soon.
It hasn't yet.
If I finish this house, it'll be a miracle.
I like how, like, I put 2 Nagasaki martinis in you, and you're like, oh yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna, like, I don't think your tolerance has gotten as low as you're claiming.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking was already drunk when you showed up, and now I've been, but yeah, I mean, okay. So your tolerance went from where mine was to ever so slightly lower, which means that you're gonna die.
Oh god.
But it's a spoopy Halloween episode,
Spoopy!
so death is in the air.
Maybe I'll haunt the podcast and I'll still be on the show.
Please.
Yeah. please don't.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
Oh, did you guys watch Squid Game?
No.
No, not yet, but I know what you're thinking of.
Well, we just
How do you know what?
Are you gonna lick it?
He's thinking of Squid Game because he said it out loud.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I saw clips on like the internet.
Oh, well, what are the, can you explain that? Let's review a show we haven't watched.
So
because we do that.
So one of the things that they have to do is this Korean game where they get like a honeycomb, kind of like a pressed sugar disc, and it's got like a shape in it, and you get like a needle, and you need to like carve out the thing without breaking it.
Okay.
And just like having to separate.
Compelling television.
Yeah.
Well, you see, if they fail, they die.
Well, yeah, but you could just pretend that's true of everything. Like, oh, I guess whoever loses the Super Bowl dies.
That would have been fun.
Yeah. You know, a friend of mine
The
once,
stakes
like,
are higher.
long ago, it was like 2006.
Why are you cutting it? I just broke it.
Was like,
I'm just giving it a head start so I don't shatter it.
when you
It
run
can
for president, whoever loses has to go to jail, but then somebody went and made that, like, not a joke anymore. Like, where I was like, they need to go to jail. Now it's not funny. But Gravy's idea was good originally. Like, if you can try, but if you lose, you go to jail.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
I guess I should maybe open mine. Ow.
Yeah, get your...
Okay. What?
I had a thing in my face.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I usually do from you.
Yeah, was it a wangus?
No.
Okay. Alright. So I have, the same colored frosting as everybody.
Yeah, it's one kit.
Alright, and I have,
Rule them all.
how does, oh, I get it. So you break it apart.
Yeah, except Bill's deciding to do something really hard.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm just etching it a little so it breaks evenly.
It broke evenly when I did it.
I like how we have, did we have a fourth one
Yeah.
here? It's just in case, like, I assume it's for the Homer Simpson rule where we get one to just eat and ruin. Like, Homer, I made you a separate cake to ruin.
Like a baby cake?
Yeah, like
Smash cakes that they give the baby.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Probably, The Simpsons probably predates that, probably, I assume, very modern internet idea.
Like groom cakes and all that shit.
Yeah, whatever. It's like, here, you can just pick at this one. I made you a fake one to fuck with. Alright, so I see that you're putting that... Okay, so is the smaller one like glue?
I don't know. I just started assembling.
That's interesting. Alright, Bill, tell the story about those people who may or may not be your coworkers. Because we gotta fill time while we actually focus. It's the problem with these game things.
Oh man, I can't.
Why?
All my coworkers follow this.
No, they don't. Because if you're watching this, I mean someone else, because I'm talking about the ones that don't. Maybe you have lots of coworkers that are fans of or whose favorite comedian in the world is Joe Rogan, which, you know, that's lots of people. He's a popular guy. I just can't, like...
Spoopy.
That can't be your favorite comedian. Like, yeah, just pick someone weird, like... Louis Anderson or something. He'd be like, well, my favorite is Louis. He's from Minnesota. And so is
It's
Mitch
funny
Hedberg.
because he talks like that too. So
No, he does. Like, I once paid a dude to touch my Johnson.
That
Whatever.
sounds
He did
like
that cartoon
Figgles.
show. It
Like-
does not sound like
Yes, it
Figgles.
does.
live with Louis.
Oh my. Yeah.
And did you ever watch Baskets?
I watched Life with
Case?
Louis.
No, Baskets.
Case?
It's an amazing one where it's Zach Galifianakis. He's like
fan of his.
he went to France to become a professional clown, but like he didn't do very well, and he came back to the United States, and he could only.
Wait, does he play himself trying to do it, or is he like playing
no,
a character?
He's playing a character.
Okay, because I refuse to believe that Zach Galifianakis would fail out of clown college. I
So
think he would do great.
then he
Like
came back, and the only job he could get is as a rodeo clown.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Hey, that's good clown work if you can get it.
His mom
Well, maybe
is
not.
Louis Anderson. And he does an amazing job at being like, yeah, all right, Louis Anderson is someone's mom. He's doing amazing.
I kind of want to watch this then now. Yeah.
Oh, one of the episodes.
Sounds great.
One of the episodes is he's he's still kind of the new guy, but a juggalo comes to be a clown at the rodeo.
That's exciting.
And everyone's just kind of all the rodeo guys are just kind of bullying him, and he
well, that's not cool.
takes him under his wing to walk him through the
Well, this sounds like a heartwarming tale.
Sounds like real life.
There's a lot of awful stuff, and then there's
there's a lot of awful stuff like life.
So yeah. And Zach Galifianakis' character has a twin brother played by Zach Galifianakis.
That's exciting. Wait, he did that in his one 2006 special where he was he shaved his beard just to be fat and have a mustache to play this other. It was Live from the Purple Onion. It was a really wild comedy special because it was at
scissors.
It was doing it at a place if someone filmed their Netflix special at the Monday night. It was really small and had a kindergarten class piano for him to play on stage, and it was really weird. But there's these cutaway scenes which I actually don't. I went back and watched it and I don't like those. But he plays his own weird brother with a mustache who's all southern and effeminate and strange. He's well, I don't know. Is that me and Zach don't talk or whatever? If you've seen it more recently than no one that watches this, maybe it wasn't supposed to be his brother. Maybe it was him or an alternate universe. Can't really say. But I feel like he invented that and then put it to work in this movie you're describing.
TV show.
TV show.
It's got multiple seasons.
Oh.
It's really good. It was on FX.
I'll be goddamn.
I don't know if it's still on. I hope it is.
Well, we've got to be able to find it somewhere.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, this goo come out? Okay. Oh, I see how you make a house. Wait, what are the... Okay. So I see what you've done there. Mm-hmm. What are those pieces for then? Oh! I would have really fucked that up if I hadn't asked those important questions that I did.
I'll be back.
Okay.
The only thing is the picture seems different.
Oh yeah, that's got to go on the side so that it can rest.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Hang on. Look, I'll be in the cold ground before I can assemble a gingerbread house while drunk. Okay.
It's not ginger, it's a chocolate cookie.
It's a chocolate cookie bread house while drunk. Ugh. I'm gonna squeeze the pus out. There we go. Actually, it's silly that I said that because I'm actually fucking absolutely terrible at doing anything like this.
I'm gonna build this chocolate house while House is drunk.
Dr. Gregory House? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I want to rewatch some of that. Oops. Cause I was a huge fan of that show, when TV was a thing. My house feels like it's so narrow.
It did wonders for my hypochondria.
Did you ever catch lupus?
Maybe.
No, because it's not lupus. I got in a really
One time it was lupus though, right?
I think maybe, yeah.
And he said, finally, a case of lupus.
Yeah, I remember that episode of House when he was like, I'm so happy that this is lupus. We always think that it's not lupus, and then it was. It was a very good episode of House. This isn't
I hope it was a
Does this
special.
stuff have to dry for a really long time?
Probably.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Probably.
I gotta think. Which, that's no good for a podcast. Alright. Maybe if I just do it more stupid like this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm putting ketchup on my hot dog now, bitches. Do.
Making all sorts of noises, so there isn't any noise gaps.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. This doesn't feel... Nope, I've done this incorrectly already.
Well, that's your problem. You have feelings.
No, I mean,
All right.
I literally... My dyslexia is so bad that I looked at what Alexis was doing and just did it wrongly.
Why?
Okay, well, because this... See how that won't work? Well, maybe these are the eaves. You know what? Maybe it will. All right, well, we're going to let...
Why don't you look at the picture?
No. That's going to fuck me up. I need to, listen to my imagination and my heart, and that's how this is done.
Okay.
So while I let this dry...
I need to listen to my imaginary heart.
Yeah, well, there's an empty space in your hoard.
Not enough shit to fill it up.
Yeah, there never will be. Oh, my God. Oh yeah, I could tell the story of when I went down to Le Sueur to do comedy. And, which I already just told to Bill. But Bill won't tell this story where he talks shit about his coworkers who watch this. I mean the ones that don't. That's who. But he didn't talk the shit, so it doesn't really count.
He walked.
I don't know. There's a coworker who smells offensive. And I have a lot of trouble like telling him that.
Now, what part is the trouble there?
What part is offensive?
Like you don't feel like dealing with the fallout, or he just doesn't get it when you say something? Because it could be either.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation would be if I tried to talk to him about it, but it's just fucking. It's BO and body spray layered on top of each other in an awful lasagna.
Ew!
Oh, that's what you said earlier. That was so funny. It smells like lasagna.
No, it's a lasagna of odors.
The lasagna of odors. Okay. Because I was like, how does
it's served to me every time he walks by.
Ass cracking.
My wedding.
Axe smell like
what?
What?
We're having lasagna for my wedding.
Oh God, you remember things.
If you're still thinking about that in a month or two,
or 3,
I'll stab you.
Yeah,
that's your problem.
Well, let's invite that guy in his lasagna. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. This is my favorite palindrome and thing that Weird Al has ever said. And I have a lot of favorite palindromes and a lot of favorite things that Weird Al has ever said. So that's up there.
I have a tough time picking one better than Taco Cat. It's just.
I mean, it's simple. Yes, brevity is the soul of palindrome. No, it isn't. It's the exact. Right. Brevity is the soul of wit, but palindrome, the longer and more ridiculous it is, sort of the better.
You are at an excellent point to learn from my mistakes.
Oh.
This is excellent for crafting. This is excellent for fine detail.
Yep.
Okay.
We should have used this to build the house.
That's you. I'm doing my own thing.
Well, here, I have an idea. I forgot that I don't care how this goes, and I was getting in my head. So, let me see those scissors, Bill. Thank you very much, sir. I am gonna get Swifty up in this bitch. Okay.
Oh, you're Swifty.
I got a lot of cigarette ashes in my ginger hole.
Oh,
alright. Alright. So what I gotta do, let me see here on camera, because you're super watching this. Slop it down. Oh yeah. That's gross.
Ew.
What do you think of this look?
It looks like
Period
puberty.
blood. It looks like puberty. Pubert.
Hey, look at the gash I made in this roof.
Oh,
Yeah, ew. That's
Bill,
gross.
you should put your wiener in that house.
That's what I think he's doing. That's why it looks like puberty.
You should,
Chimney's gotta go somewhere.
On a scale to 1 to Bill, how lonely are you?
7.5.
Okay. Ouch.
because we're friends with her again, and she's a human female that's around, and that means that you should put your wiener into sides of her. Because you see...
Ouch.
Is that how that works?
Yeah! That's what you do. You're like, oh, Bill is not, married.
I don't know.
And this other person exists, so you should fuck them. I think that is how that goes.
I had sex 3 times this year. I think I'm good until 2023.
That's kind of a lot. Until 2023. This house is a midsummer nightmare. Well, here, I can fix it by putting more... Well, you should still do that, though, because she's kind of been hanging around.
Oh, we've been hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just having people around isn't reason enough to bone them, right?
No, that is
yeah,
fucking...
I mean, I know you like to bone strangers.
I don't... That's the thing. I don't bone anyone.
Well, yeah, but you could start.
Should.
That's the thing, and that's life. Because that's like, dude, my fucking problematically high body count has a lot to do with just when I'm a single man, if you leave me alone next to someone for too long, I usually have sex with them if they're a lady. I'm sorry that I'm boring and straight, but that's just the way God made me.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, it's blood. Speaking of God, it's like God made this house out of sinew and guts and brown stuff, which isn't poop because it's too solid. Or people used to make homes and structures out of buffalo chips on the plains, and you can burn them too.
Okay.
Did you guys not know that, or are you just not super excited about that amazing fact?
Oh, I know
I
it.
knew it. But
Okay.
I went to the Dakotas.
I know. You learned a lot.
And I used to watch the History Channel for fun. Back
Before
when
it was
history.
only about
Aliens and conspiracy theories.
Yeah. That, it's funny. That should have been like a real red flag for where our society wound up. And we're like, oh, weird. This channel that used to be about history and interesting stuff. Like, history is full of all sorts of... history is all the stuff that happened. So within that, there's plenty of fun things to hear about. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't make as much money as, like, crazy made-up stuff. And that was years before, like, Facebook and everything ruined democracy.
And then Discovery Channel became all reality shows. So there was, like, no science on it whatsoever. So they had to make the Science Channel.
Yeah.
Which then eventually
was fun for a second.
Into, like, it stopped having science.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Yeah. They're like, people like bullshit because we don't educate them at all. So they're just like, what? I want to hear about lizard people. Yeah. No, it's funny. It's like this weird, like, everyone's gross boomer parents got, sucked into learning fake stuff off of Facebook. And the telegraph to that fucking Mike Tyson knockout punch was what happened to the History, Learning, and Science channel, respectively.
Oh my god, I forgot that TLC is the learning channel, and like you can't learn anything on it other than like...
I learned what I never want to be.
Yeah, we only watch stuff about people who are so fat they can't walk.
Yeah. And then I
But can fuck.
Ugh.
Well, that was, yeah, we were watching 6,000-pound sisters, or 100.
Awesome.
No, it wasn't 1,000. That's like, they don't weigh 4,000 and 2,000 pounds apiece. No one weighs 4,000.
It's 1,000-pound sisters. That's
1,000.
The show.
Sorry. I said 600. You're like 1,000. Like 6,000.
My 600-pound life is on there.
Oh, that's what I was fucking up. Okay, I'm sorry.
And yes,
1.21 gigawatts.
500 each would create the 1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah, but there's 6 and 4.
Yeah.
And the 400-pound one lost some weight, but the 600-pound one gained weight while trying. They couldn't slim down. Well, no, the smaller one could, but the big one couldn't slim down to the point where she could even get gastric bypass safely. So it's like, damn. That show is amazing because, well, a lot of reasons, let's be honest, but it's partially amazing because you realize that part of their trouble is they're only slightly fatter than everyone else in their whole extended family. Like, it's not like, if I was related to someone that weighed 600 pounds, it'd be like, I'm not in the best shape. Like, my folks for their age, they're all right, but it'd be like 600, like, Jesus Christ. But everyone there is like,
don't spill my
300 pounds.
I'm trying, but nothing will stick to this goddamn frosting.
Oh yeah, I need to dump more crap on
You
this.
did it wrong.
Hang on a second.
I'm doing it like nailed it.
Oh, there's green.
Yeah.
Well,
Funfetti.
congratulations, Alexis, you nailed it.
Oh, this isn't a bat. This is like 3 black
That one's
ghosts.
a bat.
Oh, it's different. Okay. I just like that the Pillsbury Doughboy is dressed up as either the Hamburglar or a Dominatrix. I can't really tell which.
I think that's on this one. Or is that
No,
one?
he's got it on here
Okay.
too. He's the fucking Pillsbury Dough Burglar. Oh yeah, this is gross.
Alright.
Alright, I think I've left it sit long enough where like, god damn it, I'm drunk enough where I want to eat this.
Well, we can do that later.
No, but I just want to eat funfetti. Oh, that orange and green's a nice count. Oh man, this house is not very stable.
Well, I put mine in the blast chiller.
What, the...
Freezer?
Yep.
Can we set the fucking pressure cooker to cold?
No. Put it in the freezer.
Actually, no, I will do that.
I did it.
I'm
I
gonna
did
do
it.
Oh my god.
See?
Oh, I shouldn't be eating
I'm
this at
smart.
all. It's way too sweet.
Yep.
You can regret later.
Oh, I regret now. It's immediate.
No.
All right, who's next to all the frozen rats?
Why the fuck am I eating this frosting? I have pizza.
I don't know, because it's there. Shit, will this work? Hang on.
Yeah, it
Oh, there we
works.
go.
I did it.
No, I know, but I think I almost put it somewhere where it would have, like, knocked it over. Because I'm stupid. Hey,
Stop
look at
just
that.
eating frosting, Bill.
All right.
Jeez. What?
If Persephone had been out when I walked in, I would have made her be on the podcast. Alright, we're several people down here. Hello!
I'm here. They're watching me eat frosting and drink.
Oh my god, yeah, well, hey, this...
Ugh.
We didn't do one of these for a while. We did fall off a little bit. The first one back's gonna be shaky. I really want to have it go to once a week.
I'm dedicated on doing this.
Yeah.
Not the podcast. Well, yeah, it's the podcast, but I mean.
Well, yeah,
this.
please, help us with that.
I'm dedicated to eating frosting.
Bill, you're gonna be dead from eating frosting.
I'm gonna be dedicated.
Dedicated. There's a joke in there somewhere. Although we're on a simple serve,
the
I can
joke
mix a little
is
frosting into an old
in
fashioned.
Bill's grave.
Well, we bought tombstones for the front yard, so
Yep.
that's the last place anyone would look for a body. They're like, no, they wouldn't bury it under the fake tombstones.
Oh my god.
I had to do something with the yard that Bill ruined.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I did all of the hard work. All you had to do was scrape some dirt into a hole that was dug too deep.
Yeah.
It's right
and
there.
then continue.
I did all
right
of the
there.
And then continue
Wrong
to
work.
dig in the wrong areas of the yard.
Hey, I dug a
And
trench.
my mom looks at me and goes, "What is he doing?" And I said, "I don't fucking know."
I dug a trench for additional drainage.
You made a swamp.
You made
The
it.
complete opposite of what we were going for.
Hey, if your yard won't drain, that's your problem.
Okay, well, Bill is Shrek and he made a swamp.
Get out of my swamp.
Yeah.
Does it really make a swamp when it rains?
I fixed it.
Well, it doesn't look any different, so I'm going to assume that you didn't.
I did fix it.
What'd you fix?
I added more dirt in the hole that you dug too deep.
It looks exactly the same.
No, it doesn't.
You know, the one fun part about having all that, everything torn up downstairs was that when there was like no storage stuff in there, like at all whatsoever, I could like walk around in there and I'd be like, this is where, like, if Bill actually did live here, which some people think Bill lives here. Bill does not live here, but
I live here.
Bill's here a lot, but no, but your Uncle Fester cot could fit long ways perfectly in if we like stored it. Like maybe we could build a shed outside to put all that stuff in, and then you could just have like your creepy concrete like floor, a little hallway Uncle Fester room to live in. Because you're basically Uncle Fester.
My Uncle Festering hole.
Yeah. Oh, we still have to do the thing where we do our best Gomez and Uncle Fester and have like a fencing thing in the backyard or something.
Yes.
Because your Fester impression's pretty good, and I can use After Effects to turn our
What
swords into
impression?
lightsabers. It would be
Oh,
cool.
I do a Fester
It's like,
impression.
what impression?
Oh, I think Alexis wants to hear it. Oh, your house has an eyeball on the front. That's cool.
Thanks.
What if she says no?
But what if she says yes?
God damn it.
Fester, that's how the game of love works. Yeah, we're just...
It's just me having a conversation with Alexis about my dating.
Yeah.
It's essentially the Addams Family movie.
Yep.
What if I have to call her back? She looks like E.T.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, yeah. Have you been talking to that lady again or anything?
No.
No!
Did she tell you to be good?
Someone got afraid.
Yeah,
No.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
She lived down the street from our old house. That was enough to make me a little nervous.
I did not want to get abducted.
Into, like...
Or anally probed.
Yeah, he...
Well, that might have
Listen.
been all right.
All right. I will put up with a lot of shit from a lot of people.
Pun intended.
No, I've done that once. It's not nice to clean up after.
Getting
Rude.
shit on.
Well, I had shit all over the front of me, and
That's your
I
fault.
didn't realize that I did, and I
You
got
went to
pulled
work.
over, and like I got a speeding ticket.
Have we heard this story before?
Probably.
On the podcast, though?
Probably not on the podcast.
Okay, that wasn't your virginity story?
No.
Because that's the only, like, sex story that I think you've told in the podcast was your virginity orgy.
I've heard this.
Which was... By the way, one of the funnier things on that particular, the one that Jake and Haley are on, called Fucking for Virginity, you should look up, was you're like, I mean... God, what did you say exactly? Because you were, like, really trashed.
Oh,
you said, if I was gonna have... Like, it was something about, like, washing your dick hole out, because it's like, I didn't realize I was going to be having sex with someone's ass. You said it in this, like, weird, like, inconvenient, like, sort of, I don't know, it was, like, just the tonality and the timing of it. You know what? On the Wholesome Comedy Show on Monday, or later today, because I'm going to put this up on Monday, you should just tell that story. Because you were saying that you were, like, having trouble thinking of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Just tell you'd be like, nothing is more wholesome than a young man's journey from a carefree child to a grown man. It was a classic coming of age tale, like Stand By Me or some shit.
All right, that's pretty good. I'll do that. Like,
and people will just be listening to be like, what? And I'll be dying laughing, like, because I love that story, and just if you tell it in your halting Stephen Wright-esque fashion, I think that it'll be a very perfect, especially if you frame it as wholesome.
All right, let me tell you guys, there's nothing more wholesome than a coming-of-age story.
Where I came
a coming-in-ass story.
So I'm going to tell you how I lost my virginity at a furry festival.
Yes! 100! I should bring camera stuff to get me and that, and just so we have, like, yours will probably be better than mine. Like, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be...
But a virginity story?
No. Well, yeah, because mine's, like, basically just whatever. Like, eventually I was dating someone and fucked her, but no, my comedy bit, where, I'm gonna, like, deconstruct the fraud, the basically, like, hollow and fraudulent nature of clean comedy.
Napkins will not do this job, so I'm just gonna rinse my hands off.
Just go use the bidet.
Ew.
And have a little sip out of there.
Ew.
You mean the crouching drinking fountain?
Yeah, the old low-down drinking fountain.
Ew.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't have eaten any of that frosting. That's already, like, affecting my stomach area.
You know, back when I took I was in a culinary program at Hennepin Technical College.
I'm sorry.
Culinary.
When we got to the cake decorating, he was just like, you know what? Eat as much frosting as you want. I'm guarantee you're going to be sick of it by the second day.
Like, just like threatening you into, like, yeah, go ahead and eat it, because he's like, now they won't ever eat. Yeah, it's like making the kid that you catch smoke like 18 packets of cigarettes.
That's what they did.
We made buttercream from scratch, and it was just like, oh, this is really good. And then just like, you're not feeling too good right now, are you? After like watching people like eat like spoonfuls of the shit, and it's just like.
You should have fucking taught him you just use it to jack off. Be like, oh, do you think I'm ever gonna get tired of this?
That's only you.
And like,
weirdo.
well, just to be like, when you try to go, do it as much as you want, because you'll get sick of it, you'd be like, but do you think I'll get sick of jacking off ever? Probably not. Like, yeah,
That's
eating frosting? No one gets sick of jacking off.
No one thinks like you do.
Well, I'm creative. Look how good of a job you did. I'm so much worse at everything, but also more drunk right now. Mine is just a sloppy. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go to the blast chiller, everyone.
That was my idea.
No, I know it's your idea. That's why I was saying it. All right. I mean, the fridge is nice and cold. Are these nuggets or wings? Oh yeah. Damn, we should make some of this bacon. No, we have like multiple packs of bacon in the freezer.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I
bought them.
But I'm like looking at it and going, tomorrow. There's also frozen rats. We should have a little rat and bacon.
I love that the mic was picking all that up.
A BRL too. Well, yeah, I was saying it, for you guys and the audience at home. Oh yeah, that's pretty solid.
What do you think of my waterfall?
That's actually pretty cool. Wait, I want colors.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we each have separate.
You get your own. You get your own.
Don't
touch my shit.
I'm gonna touch it. Okay. Red. Let's put... Okay, this is the door, but I'm scared. Yeah, I can't, like, touch or move this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is for you to, like, be delicate, which is hard for you.
Nope. I'm shaky.
I know.
I'm drunk. I'm violent.
That's why this...
I'm unbalanced.
This is a great thing.
I'm a threat to myself and others.
You're doing a great thing.
And I all of my work is like digital because I can't be trusted with tools or objects. So I do Photoshop and music and video and such. Well, this shiny bloodhouse is kind of cool though.
Hey, I'm not sure if it's a good idea for like a podcast thing we should do. Should I wait till after the thing, or should we discuss it here?
No, let's discuss it here because it gets deadly quiet.
All right.
It depends if it sucks.
I want to do like...
We'll find out.
I mean, like, our show's already kind of like an Alcoholic Wayne's World, but...
Yeah!
I want to have this thing where, like, I have musical guests on, and they try to teach me, like, something about music.
We've already said this.
And then I forget it.
Wait, what? Have we said this? I don't know if we've said it.
You said it drunk in general.
Well, let's say it. Oh, yeah. Well, we have to say it on the TV.
Then it's lost to the sands of time.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I remember a lot of things y'all don't remember.
Well, that's why we have both you and a camera running, just in case.
Good.
So anyway, what now?
I don't know. Because I have so many, like, instruments that, like, I can barely play any of.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just have, like, people over, and they'll teach me, like, something, and, like, I'll just get drunk and ask them questions about, like, their music and stuff.
Well, you know Jake would do it. Where he was already going to...
That's who he said it to.
Right. Did that ever happen, by the way?
Did I...
No, because he was going to, like, you brought your guitar over... No, he just restrung it.
He restrung it.
He fixed it.
He cleaned it up with some WD-40.
Yeah.
And then I got super trashed, and I don't remember what happened the rest of the night.
No,
you slept in the garbage.
Yeah, you slept in the garbage. My favorite thing was when I texted... Like, Meredith was still up after she drove home, which I can't believe she drove home, but... like I said that, I walked into the kitchen and found Bill sleeping in the garbage, and I texted it to Meredith, like, immediately, a picture, and, like, she was like, it's fucking 10:45 and Bill's already in the trash? I'm like, yeah. As if, like, well, by 2, sure. Also, when I put that thing, your birthday shout out on my TikTok that had you in the garbage, somebody was like, that's kind of funny, but it's sort of rude that you posted that picture, and I mean, this was a lie and everything, but I was like... It's literally his Facebook profile picture right now, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," because I thought maybe you would do that.
And then I messaged, like, I wrote the reply into that, like, these photos really helped me reconstruct the night.
Yeah, they help me understand, like, what happened. And it's like, then you saw that, and you're like, I was gonna try to work in the Star Wars, like, how we doing? Same as usual. That bad, huh? Like, or whatever it is from, like, Return of the Jedi. I can't remember.
Yeah, the last thing I remember is, like, falling asleep, and then Haley's like, "How you doing, buddy?" And, like, I'm just, like, kind of, like, on her, and I'm just like, "Hi." What?
Oh yeah, and then we were playing Jackbox, and you're just like, first of all, you were like, handed me your phone, and you're like, "Can you sign me in?" And I was like. Like a notch more sober than you, like just barely. Like if it was a belt, it would have been like a homemade hole between two of them, like and like I was like, I can't figure this out. And you're like, that's okay. And then you were just slumped over on Haley, and you're just like, hey, you gonna live there, pal? Like,
you're gonna live.
And you're like, yeah, just hang on. And you went and like took your clothes off, but still had your sash on, grabbed a blanket, and just climbed into the garbage. Like, it was the weirdest set of, like, choices that led exactly to that.
It's very on par for me, but...
Well, yeah.
It's unusual.
Well, that was just the funny part, just being that, like, okay, like, if you had fallen into the garbage how you already were, like, okay, you're wearing a shirt, you don't have a blanket, whatever, but, like, you had slightly prepared for bed and then chose that to be the hard kitchen floor by the fucking back door garbage area. Like, when the carpet's, like, right here or the bathroom is, like, right there. I don't know. It was very funny. There's layers to the choice of where you went to sleep. And the fact that wasn't like, oh, my God, I can't believe it's 4 a.m. and we're all still up. We were like... Like a bunch of us are just playing video games in the living room. Like, where's Bill? Like, oh yeah, he's on the kitchen floor in his underwear. I'm like, okay, like cool. Like I'm still shaking people's hands. Like, oh, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Like, like the only person who had left was like Andy and Meredith.
Yeah.
And everyone else was just still here.
Are you done?
Huh? No, I'm waiting for
I finished.
Yeah, hang on. I just need inspiration.
This tastes good.
What does?
Oh, the black.
Oh, look at those. It's like the Chinese checkers with the colored... Or what am I thinking of? Othello? No.
Is that
Mahjong's the tiles.
Oh.
I think it's Chinese checkers as the balls.
With the balls.
Yeah.
You gotta like jump
which
over
is a
the other
very
ones.
tactile. It's a pretty game that I always want to touch. Can I have the scissors?
I was like, don't touch my thing.
I'm gonna. Okay.
No.
Well, we'll see.
What was that other one with like the colorful stones that like you'd... But they're
Fifth
like
Element?
single column spaces?
Ow. Well, these suck. All right.
Well, you also have teeth made out of...
I think it started with an M,
Things.
but I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it's not Mahjong, though.
No, Mahjong is tiles.
Yeah. Marble Madness?
Oh, that was fun.
I know, I want to play
Mancala.
that. Oh, yeah, I have it on the...
That's the one.
What?
That's Chinese?
No, that's the other one that has like colorful stones.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like a wooden thing.
What is it called?
Like, Mancala.
Mancala? I have not heard of this.
Are you fucking kidding me? Mancala was like the game when we like are at school.
I know everyone else loved it, and I'm just like, this
I think
kind of
we-
sucks.
I don't really remember
Wait, I'm
school.
I have
Maybe.
Mancala on like an app.
Yeah,
You never played Mancala?
Well,
It's
if we have it,
the
we'll...
little wooden board, and it has little divots,
All right,
and you pick
if
up
we can-
the stones, and then you
I was
drop
more
one in
of a
every stone, and you
Mankind's
go
kind of
around.
person.
Right? No, check it out. If we can find that, we'll
I
make
can
this a
find it on an app.
two-parter. No, but if we can find the physical ones in the house somewhere, like,
I
how
don't
long
know
has
if
this
it's
been
in the
going on
house.
for? 42 minutes? Okay. If we did have it, we could do a second podcast where we
I mean, there's an app, but...
play the... No. It should be the actual thing.
We can't play an app in front of a
No, that'd be
podcast.
stupid.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like...
Well, we're all saying. But yeah. Decorating the sides is hard. I'm just going to put black on this part. There we go.
That was my fashion choice in all throughout school. This looks stupid. I'm just gonna put black on it.
Yep. Put my name on here. John. That's who I am.
All right, it's kind of disintegrating, so I want to show it to the camera
Yeah.
real quick.
We'll
But
put
I
it
made
in
a
the
little-
blast chiller.
Don't
Because we have to do our
I made a
TikTok
waterfall.
follow up.
Don't destroy it, because TikTok needs to vote who has the best photo.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know how that's going to work.
Well,
it's
I
going to
know.
work in some kind of way.
I nailed it.
Nailed it, Bill.
Nailed it!
Oh my
I
god, I have
already
so
nailed
much
it.
indigestion from eating any sugar.
Indigestion, diarrhea, up 6 points.
Oh yeah, right. We own Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, Pepto-Bismol!
I just, man,
Ooh, wait.
I wish I had. And this isn't like a weird bitter. This is like a bitterness thing, but this podcast, boy, if I had gotten famous doing literally anything, it would be like really funny if this was like, oh yeah, John's this comic that sells out theaters and or a musician. Like, what's the podcast? Just this. But it's this with none of that. But that's okay too. It's very funny. How is your drink, by the way? I kind of made you a cherry Manhattan
I like it.
thing. Okay.
The vampire likes it.
Oh yeah, it's blood. Yeah, that was my thought. Is a Manhattan-y drink. A, because I bought some Bullet bourbon, and B, it looks like blood. Bullet bourbon and blood. It would be a good choice for the whole thing. Oh my god. All right. So let's cap this off with this.
Cap it.
We'll pretend that when this comes out is when this is happening, even though it's like nighttime and we're
even
clearly
use blue.
beyond driving at this point.
I
But
think I live here.
no. But what I mean is that there's a comedy thing coming up later tonight. We will say, where we have to do clean comedy. It's at the Monday Night Comedy Show where everything always is, and Bill and I signed up for it, and it's perplexing. And we mentioned this briefly because we were talking about Bill's virginity story as his clean comedy. Because, like, Andy, who will be on the podcast soon, by the way, but who runs the show, like, originally it was kind of a more vague, like, oh yeah, it's just clean comedy night making fun of. And it's a fair thing to make fun of. That people will be like, oh, you should come up with some clean material, or we won't let you play here unless it's clean. But that shit is, like, so subjective. Like, I understand that, like, you know, what's offensive is subjective, and it's like, you know, if someone just is only being, like, racist or something real shitty in their comedy, you're like, okay, man, like, this wasn't a joke, this was, like, your little chance.
You don't punch down.
Or you do, but if you do, it better be funny. And funny in a way that everyone understands. Or funny in a way that flips down on its head and makes you question even which way is up and down. Whatever it is. You know, the most brilliant of us have managed to do that. But, you know, just being like, see, the point is that, like, women are stupid. It's like, okay, like, enough of that. And you're like, dude, you're just going up here to vent about your shitty life that's your own fault. Like, don't do that. I get that.
Wait, that's the epitome of my stand-up.
Well,
you're not an asshole.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's what everyone's is. I mean, really. But, like, it's supposed to be relatable for everyone. Like, no one should be leaving having a bad time. They should be like, either, you know, hey, this wasn't that funny, or it was, but not like, this guy just stood up there and made me feel bad for 10 minutes. Like, that's shitty. And it is, you know, where the line is there is a little wiggly, and I do get that. But the idea that's like, all right, do a clean set here, like, I don't know what that means. Like, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I'm not quite sure how to make this funny exactly, or how to format it, I guess, because who knows whether anything's funny, but I was going to talk about the Groucho Marx joke that I liked when I was a little kid, and it was on, like, old-timey TV, and I liked it when I was a little kid, so obviously it's the epitome of acceptable and clean forever, and he had this joke that I always liked called, where he went, I once shot an elephant in my pajamas. How that elephant got in my pajamas, I'll never know. And, you know, you're like, oh, that's a cheeky, cute joke, but ultimately it's a story about how a man couldn't keep track of his own pajamas, and it led to the murder of the only elephant small enough to fit in Groucho Marx's pajamas would be a baby. So you're just murdering a baby elephant, one of nature's most intelligent and empathetic creatures. It's a fucking absolute nightmare. And it's like, oh, but that's a cute joke for kids. And it's like, well, because, what, is there no swearing in it? Like, what is clean comedy? Like, I don't know. Is murder okay? And I thought, if I came up with the dirtiest joke I've, like, ever thought of, and it's not even that funny, but it's, you know, not supposed to be, because it's like the joke is how I'm just cleaning it up for this. So it's like, it doesn't really matter that it's not like a fucking knockout punchline or anything. I'm like, I use all clinical medical terms to describe something really gross, and I'm like, is that okay? And there's like another layer to it. And I'm like, but, you know, and that's fine, but I'm curious, I'm glad there's like, it's one of those classically overbooked Monday night comedy shows, because I want to see what like 19 people's take on this are. Because I don't know.
VeggieTales.
David made a joke about that recently. What was that?
Oh, that was supposed to be my Halloween costume.
Oh, that's right. That was for that. Oh yeah, we got a list of Halloween costumes for Bill, including the Pink Power Ranger,
Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly.
Yeah, the Pink Power Rangers. Kimberly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, there's been many.
And then,
there's only one Pink Power Ranger.
Well, see,
Power Ranger.
Power Rangers.
All right, that is getting on top of you now.
Power Rangers to me
We should maybe switch to
was
vodka.
the dinosaur Power Rangers, and the Fire, Earth, and Wind ones, because those
One of
are
my
the
favorite
I'm pretty sure
funk
that's
bands.
Avatar: The Last Earth.
No, it's not.
No, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's a
And
September
also,
to
no,
remember.
it's not. Those were the ones of my generation. Even though Tommy is really hot and fully tattooed now.
He was the White Ranger, right?
No, he was a mini ranger, but he's been everything.
The Red Ranger still does conventions.
Yeah, I know he does, and he's hot. He was the
Maybe he has an OnlyFans.
He was like the Black Dino Ranger, and he was hot.
Ooh.
And I was just like, And he's tatted.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so am I, but no one cares.
Let's show.
All right.
Showed yours. My turn.
So why does Tommy's dagger play like a flute but
Here's
sound like a
mine.
synthesizer?
I don't give a shit.
Trumpet.
Look
Yours is really the jewels.
And then here's the back.
It has 3 eyeballs. Yeah, yours is like obviously the best. Like Bill is second place, and mine is just fucking diarrhea. Like that's.
Yay! But let's have TikTok vote.
All right, we will do that. So anyway, later tonight, if you're watching this, Adam, I guess, if you have $6, you should come to the Monday night where we're gonna do clean comedy. And no one will be offended at all. And
wear your whitey tighties.
Wear your whitey tighties. Oh yeah, that image
also,
is great.
If you ever order a meat lover's pizza, get ricotta on it. Put dollops of ricotta on there, and it just makes everything pop.
You like dollops of stuff?
By the way, that's from Pizza Luce, a Minnesota place. If you're not from here, or maybe do they have a chains in other states?
No, I think it's only Twin Cities.
Anyway,
oh no, they have a Duluth location. So
well, but that's Minnesota. Yeah. Domino, they had like rap concerts at that one sometimes, I remember.
Domino's?
No, yeah, Domino's. No. The Pizza Luce in Duluth had like shows. Like, I remember like things like POS would be like doing like a outdoor patio show at Pizza Luce or whatever.
I'm gonna go.
Which would be awesome because I like POS. I should re-look into some of his music.
Sounds like a piece of... All right.
Here,
up.
There you go. So the roof detail I kind of like.
Yeah.
There's a little waterfall that I just love the blue icing, so I had to use it. I got grass around the outside. I got the side that's caved in because what haunted house is standing?
Well,
on
by the way, it's an old house from the early 1920s.
Oh my god.
Like the one down the street that Bill's gonna buy.
And all the entrances are sealed with blood.
Yeah, like the one down the street Bill's gonna buy. Because we over north. All right. So mine features. There's 4 bloody holes.
I'm gonna be sick.
which is exciting. It's wholesome. The roof, I can't really tip it over because there's a lot of loose marbles rolling around because I figure if it's haunted, it's gonna have haunted things moving around everywhere. Oh, there's a hair stuck in the top, if you can see that there.
Ew.
Yeah, there it is. There's a hair. Oh, God, I love the camera on the phone. It's so good. I probably need to get a new phone soon, but iPhone 8 Plus ain't bad. Yeah, we'll pick the hair out.
Ew.
We'll save that for later. That's probably just a beard or a pube. I think I drew an X on here. There was an upside down cross on there, but I covered it with balls. So that's, yeah. Well, all right, so this was completely something or another. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video podcast, everybody. We're going to make more and come to the Monday Night Comedy Show tonight.
Hi.
Me and Bill will be
cum.
ruining it with cum.